I'm a single mom of a 2.5-year-old. I've been split up from my ex for about 10 months now. I still get hit hard sometimes with the grief and the loneliness of it all. Like, I took him to the park and we were playing alone for a long time, and he was saying cute things, funny things, and I was texting my mom and my sister and, telling them what he said, and then another family comes and it's a mom, a dad, and a son his age, and they're all three playing together, and the kid says something funny and they both laugh and look at each other and talk about it, and I literally had to leave the park because I started sobbing because I grieve that life so hard. You can have all the support in the world, you can have the best parents, the best family, but nothing replaces that relationship you have with a spouse
Mommy.
and your kid. And sometimes it just feels so overwhelming that it still feels so heavy. And that the guilt still eats away at me, even though I know it was the right decision. Just the guilt that I can't give my son, that life.
There are no phones connected. Connect a phone and try
Uh-oh.
again.
It feels really heavy and really overwhelming still. And sometimes I just feel really tired. This is all to say, if you're doing this too, you're not alone. It freaking sucks. I don't know when it's supposed to get easier. I don't know if it ever will. I don't know if this is just the pain I feel forever. But if it is, I feel it with you.
Good morning. I only come on here to cry. I'm sure you guys are used to it. Today, it's nothing bad. I just wanted to come on here to tell you guys that what one man won't do for you, another one will. Nobody talks about how hard it is. I really need to hurry to transition from being on survival mode to somebody actually wanting to take care of you. It's not that easy to let somebody do that for you, especially when you've been used to having to take care of yourself. Being the one that has to take care of everything in a crisis, to somebody being like, I got you, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna take care of you. It's not that easy. Don't get me wrong, it's not that you don't want the help. In my case, I'm just not used to it. There's no way you tell me I got you or let me do this for you, I probably won't respond because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do in that case. And that is my problem right now. I have a huge issue with that. Not an issue, but I'm having a really hard time transitioning to just being like, okay, you got me, I'll let you take care of it. It's not that easy transitioning from being in your masculine energy to your feminine energy. You just think it's too good to be true. What's the catch? Am I gonna pay you back? Or what? Because this doesn't sound normal to me. Quite an adjustment, but we're learning.
So yesterday I told my husband I wanted to be separated from him, and people keep saying sorry, and I'm only crying right now because that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I truly thought I was gonna be with him forever. And I still love him so much, and I wanted it to be different, but it's not. It's okay to be upset. This is 17 years of my life we're talking about. Somebody I shared children with, who I built a life with. So yeah, say sorry, but also say congratulations for also being really fucking strong, because that was not easy.
I am 40 weeks pregnant and going through a divorce. I've had a hard time deciding what I want to share online. Of course, I don't want our whole mess and all of our details out on the internet, but I will tell you that 2 days before I found out I was pregnant, he told me that he had been thinking about separation and had been unhappy in our marriage for quite a long time. And I really was playing catch up to these feelings and what he was telling me, and I was completely just taken aback and shocked. And then I found out I was pregnant 2 days later. We were just finishing up building our dream house on 20 acres of land, a beautiful, beautiful home. I mean, literally the home of my dreams. We had also just walked through about 1.5 years of infertility, and I was recovering from an endometriosis surgery where I got pregnant, obviously the cycle afterwards, which is a whole nother story. So hopefully this hits the right audience if you are trying for a baby, because I'd love to tell more about that. As you can imagine, finding out that you're pregnant after dealing with infertility should be the most exciting time ever. But I had just been told that my husband was thinking about divorce, and there was no way I could celebrate in that moment. It took me a long time to accept that I was pregnant and what was going on in our situation. Now, 9 months into this process and him finally filing for divorce officially, getting a lawyer, starting the process of all of this, I have come to a place of acceptance. So I have moved out of the beautiful home. I have started to decorate this new little apartment, and I have started envisioning my life with just me and my baby and co-parenting, which is not what I wanted for my life. Okay, this video is getting too long, so stick around for part 2.
I'm having one of those moments. I oiled my hair last night, guys, so I'm not gross. There's oil in my hair. The only time I get like this is when it involves my husband. So I must block him. They're telling me I'm faking the screenshots. When she has a repost on her TikTok talking about faking screenshots, I will attach it right here. She's impersonating me, trying to get Matthew to get a restraining order on me, to get me and his baby out of his life so she can use him. She's texting me, my mother, anybody who will listen, love letters, I will attach, from her ex. Like, why do I care? Why does my mother care about your ex? I'm sorry it hurt you so bad he sent me $500, but why do you care? If you love Matthew so much, why do you care John sent me $500? I'm being serious. Why do you care? If I was happy with my new man in Miami, I wouldn't give a damn what John was doing. You must care about John. And Matthew thinks I'm lying. It's okay. I will just go through the court now. Like you said go through the court. What's the difference? You ain't sent me a dime, so what's the difference? I may as well. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I don't know what loyalty I have to you still. And look at your loyalty to me. I'm going to cut it out of my life now. I'm done. I must get out of Rhode Island immediately. Must get closer to my family so that they can help me with my baby. Because now I'm at a point where I can't do it by myself anymore. I can't raise an infant child completely 100% by myself, 24/7. Without a single soul to even call on the phone and say, hey, could you come bring me some water? We ran out of water. I have nobody in Rhode Island. I am alone. Now Matthew's so happy living his dream life with his dream woman. I'm so happy. Get me to Pennsylvania. I want to move to Pennsylvania. It's cheaper than New Jersey. Just need to move. I need to be near my family, within an hour radius of my family, and that would be great because they will help me with my child, the child that you abandoned, that you do not care about, that you said yesterday you don't give a F about. Well, you need to get us to the people that do care, because my parents do care. They can't help me with money, but they do care. And they come here as much as they can to see the baby. And they FaceTime my baby every day, all day. my mom and my dad and my sister and my brothers. And that's all I have. So you need to move me closer to them. And I will leave you alone. But you can't just abandon me in the middle of nowhere and flaunt your new amazing relationship and rub it in my face while we starve. That's not fair. My life is not a game. This is real.
I would say mentally I am not well. Physically, also no. Spiritually, no.
Well, I get a divorce after 25 years of marriage. The short answer is because it is not too late to be happy. And I finally got to a point at the beginning of the year where I decided that it wasn't too late to be happy. I still have, hopefully, many more years left, and I would like to be happy for those years. And that was never going to happen inside my current marriage. No matter how many wonderful people, supportive people, positive people you surround yourself with, it will never have as much of an impact if you have toxic people in your home. And the two most toxic people in my life, two most toxic adults in my life, live in my home with me right now. And my husband was definitely someone that sabotaged all of my efforts to try and get healthy, to try and feel better, to be more successful, to be happy. I don't know whether it was intentional or not, and it really doesn't matter at this point. I want to be happy. I want to be hopeful. I want to surround myself with people and experiences and success and love and peace that I will never be able to find if I stay married. And so we're getting a divorce, and the best way I can really describe that experience of 25 years, like climbing or riding in a roller coaster to the highest peak, and it's just one click at a time, one thing at a time, and then you finally get to the top, and that's the tipping point. There is no going back. There's nothing to fix, no desire anymore to try and fix things. You've already put in that effort, and it's a free fall to a new life and new experiences, and I am so looking forward to those. And so today I am really grateful for the new experiences I am about to have, because I am going to be able to surround myself with wonderful people and amazing experiences.
My dating life update as a 35 divorced a single mom. I went back on Facebook dating, and when I tell you men are not men no more, they are in their feminine energy, because all the men want to be chased. They want you to message them first. They want you to be the one that's interested, and then they want to be all nonchalant and not give you no effort. Like, honey, I have a good job, a decent credit score. Yes, I'm a single mom, but I'm a good woman. I know I'm a prize, regardless of whatever men try to say about women that have kids. I'm not going to just be like, yes, you're talking to me, you're God's green gift, or like you're God's gift to women. Absolutely not. Okay. But I will say this. I used to be the type of woman that would only talk to one guy at the same time. But this time, when I went back on Facebook dating, I said I was going to talk to several different people at the same time and date and see what I do and what I don't like, so that I don't have expectations, and I don't get my hopes up, and I don't get my feelings hurt. So if you're a divorcee and you're out there, like, see what's out there. Don't just put all your ducks or all your eggs in one row, okay? Was that the saying? You get what I was trying to say. Don't put everything in one basket, and see what's out there, okay? I love you guys, and I'll keep you guys updated. Bye.
Lady, men don't care about your job or money. You are not the price. You already got kids and you are 35. You already lost what high-value men desire the most in a woman. After failing miserably in the dating scene, she decided to start stalking her ex-husband and making his life a living hell by using their children as weapons, because her ex-husband moved on with his life with another woman. This next clip will show you an example on how she expects her ex-husband to help her every time she is in trouble using her kids.
You guys thought my baby daddy, estranged husband Carlos, was a piece of work before. Let me tell you what he did this morning. I finally saved up enough money for a new bed frame and a new bed for my kids so that they can have a new bed because obviously they wear pull-up still and they pee on the bed, right? So I'm constantly having to scrub out the pee stains, right? So I was so happy because today I was going to go pay for the furniture set, right? And guess what happens? My car stalls out. So then I call a mechanic and he was like, oh, it's probably going to be like $800 and all this stuff. But my ex, Carlos, he is a mechanic. So then I swallow my pride and then I text this man like, hey, I need your help. It's about my car. Like, I was literally going to treat him like a mechanic. Like, how much would you charge me? Is this an accurate rate? Just talk about the car that gets his kids from A to B.
So just tell your partner you're thankful. Even if you're mad at them today, tell them you're thankful. Do not take the things they do for you for granted. Family is the most important thing. In your marriage, your partnership, your relationship is the root of your family. It's the heart of your family. And I would do anything to have mine back. I don't want to be at work. I don't want to work one job, much less two. And then they say, what does your husband do? And I say, doesn't matter. It sucks. I just want to say something. If you're a parent and you have a partner at home who loves you and your kids and helps take care of you in any way, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, however it may be, they contribute to you and your family and your kids, just thank them. Just say thank you. Remind them how grateful you are. Remind them how amazing they are. Because I would give anything to have someone at home to love me and support me. I've been the working parent. I've been the part-time working parent. I've been the stay-at-home mom and wife. And now I'm the single mom working 2 jobs. And I miss my kids, but I have to pay my bills. So just tell your partner you're thankful. Even if you're mad at them today, tell them you're thankful. Do not take the things they do for you for granted. Do things for them. Do things with your kids, for your kids. Family is the most important thing. In your marriage, your partnership, your relationship is the root of your family. It's the heart of your family. And I would do anything to have mine back. I have not been a single mom for long. I became a single mom in the middle of my pregnancy.
So tomorrow is Friday, which means that it's drop-off day. In the divorce decree, my ex-husband did not want our son for Father's Day, but he requested that he had them for Halloween. So I just had to put my son to sleep and tell him that him and Daddy and Shannon were going to go trick-or-treating, and it was going to be so much fun. And then he said, Mommy, what if I lose you? And I said, Buddy, what do you mean? He said, what if I never know where you are? The strength it takes to hold back tears and to stay strong is impossible. Thank God his lights were turned off because I started crying. He didn't see. First Halloween without my son. And my ex's girlfriend picked out his costume. He's a chameleon, but he wanted to be a T-Rex.
2 months from today, whatever date it is that you're watching this video, you will be in a better situation.
Y'all, imagine being married, asking for a divorce for a specific reason, and then regretting that shit later. Okay, so there was this woman on TikTok who made a video about her friend. So her and her friend went out recently, and her friend was married for 11 years to a man that she thought they were going to be together forever and ever and ever because they were just a super cute couple. They had a really good dynamic, and they got along really well and never had crazy issues, right? So but she's now divorced and has been divorced for 3 years. And so she asks her, like, oh, like, why did you end up you know, getting divorced. And she said, well, I am the one who asked for the divorce because I got bored. She said the relationship got really boring. She was a stay-at-home mom. All he did was work. And they were well off. So this guy is putting in a lot of hours and a lot of, work time. So that way they can live the comfortable life they were living. Okay? He paying all the bills. So she said she got bored always being home, taking care of the kids and not really having them time or doing like spontaneous fun stuff. Well, she would tell him about it and he would try to take her out and try to do stuff, but it just felt like it wasn't enough and it wasn't the same for her that, you know, like it used to be when you're in a fresh relationship. Well, duh, bitch, it's been 11 years. Spice it up. You do something. Anyway, so she asked for a divorce. He gave it to her and she's been dating for these past 3 years. And so she asks her, how's it been? How's the dating life been? Okay. And she tells her, honestly, it's been trash. It was fun at first, but now it's not fun because I'm looking for something serious now and no guys want to take shit serious. All they want to do is have fun, right? Club, bar, let's go out, let's do this, let's travel, let's do that. It's always go. And that is what she wanted in the beginning, but that's not what she wants now, 3 years later, right? So now she's like, I want to get serious with someone and I want someone to help me with my kids and help me, and I don't fucking know. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mom again, okay? What she wanted was her old life that she chose to give up for some fun, temporary fun at that, right? So she left this good-ass man for bullshit just to regret it. And he has been now in a relationship for 2 years of the 3 years they've been divorced. So a year he took to himself, then he found someone and he's been with that person for 2 years. She is now moved in. She is now living the life that this woman once was living. And she herself has 2 kids, so he's helping her with her kids and his kids. And she's kind of like offended by that. Shorty, you gave him up. He got every right to be happy. And he was a good one because somebody cuffed him up real fucking quick and knew how to keep him. So all I gotta say is if you got a good man, keep him. Keep him. Be bored, bitch. Figure it out.